up, you guys? D here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be reacting to the infamous scene that took Living Single off the air. Now, I'm sorry for the way I look. I actually finally did my bed because I recorded a video of my bed not being done, and I feel very ashamed. And I have a bonnet on. I'm actually getting ready for bed. And I just recorded a last video. It was a last minute quick video, which you will see. And I saw another video that popped up when I refreshed my YouTube, and I was like, let's react to it. I kind of wanted to watch it, but I was like, the camera's still set up, and I don't know. I feel like once I finally turn on the camera, I don't want to turn off the camera, even though I look like ish. I hate recording without my makeup done. I hate recording without my hair done. And I do have a special bonnet that I use when my hair is just not doing it just can't do what it needs to do. And I don't have that on. I have my nighttime bonnet that I literally go to sleep in, and she's here and she's asked to be on because if I take off the bonnet, it's just an atrocity. So yes, and I know, and this one of the reasons what stops me from recording is literally my hair and my makeup. But I will try to, at least not, if I don't have the makeup on, I'll figure out what to do with the hair, because we might just have to record more with bonnets on. We might just have to have bonnet chronicles and just keep it like that, because I don't do my hair every day, especially if I don't need to be outside, and I do not do my makeup every day. And I'm not going to do my makeup just to be chilling in the crib. I'm not a makeup artist, and my skin literally won't be able to take it. I am breaking out. It's just such a mess, and let's just get into the video. But before we do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other video from me. And yeah, it is Christmas when I'm recording. Hopefully by the time I actually push myself to edit and put this out, it will still probably be before New Year's. So if not, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year's. I hope you guys had a great 2024 and is really looking forward to a great 2025. And yes, this is the infamous scene that took Living Single off the air. So if you don't know Living Single, it is a 90s sitcom. I don't know what it aired on, but I was really young when I was watching Living Single, and I loved the show, especially like the days when I didn't have school and I would just stay up really late and they played it like late night and I would rewatch it. But I loved Living Single. Had Queen Latifah as like the main character, but she lived in an apartment with her friends, and it was just, I don't know, I just loved the show. But I don't know why I got off the air. And again, I was really young when I was watching it, so I guess we're gonna find out some tea today.
You ultimately left the show premature.
And hopefully there's no echoes. Shut some popcorn. And you know what I actually found out? I found out that he was the voice of Kratos, like young Kratos, in like the early God of War.
What will you do, Father? You can no longer hide behind the skirts of Athena.
I did not know he played Kratos. Okay, and apparently he got fired from Living Single, so let's just get into the tea. There was times when we had issues on the show. Erica Alexander, T.C. Carson, Kim Fields, and fans reflect on the magic of Living Single 29 years after it premiered. 29 years. And this was 2 years ago, so 31 years. I was one. I was one. Oh yeah, so the show ran for 5 seasons between 1993 and 1998. Goodness gracious. So I was 1 year old. When I tell you I watched a lot of episodes of Living Single, the last time I watched Living Single was at work. And I was on break and I watched like reruns on my phone. maybe like a year ago at work. So, oh my gosh. So that means by the time I was really watching it as a kid, like staying up and stuff, the show was already canceled. I was just watching like legit reruns. How old was I in 98? How old was I? I was 6.
I wasn't interested in doing something that was just kind of this wacky slapstick thing.
This is how Living Single got started. I had a deal at a studio. Queen Latifah had a deal at a studio. They put the two of us together.
She was so funny. She was my favorite one. So she was my favorite one because she was so funny. Queen Latifah was definitely the chill one. She was the bougie one. She was like this. What is it called? Like a cynic. She was like my favorite. She was just like, and I loved her like relationship with Overton. It was so cute.
The hit 90s sitcom, Living Single, quickly became a beloved staple of television.
And what you never, ever want to do is to touch this wire right here.
But its sudden end left fans with questions. Why did this popular show, known for its humor and representation,
wasn't she also in In Living Color?
So soon, from network politics to industry challenges. Here's the real reason Living Single was taken off the air. The history of Living Single. Living Single, a groundbreaking American sitcom, aired on Fox from August 22nd.
Okay, so it was on Fox. August, wow, to January 1st. Then they said once the new year came, they're like, yeah, we're taking this off. The show centers and lies of 6 New York City friends. They were in New York? I thought they were in Chicago. The show centers on the lives of 6 New York City friends who share personal and professional experiences while living in Brooklyn, in a Brooklyn brownstone. They were in a They were really in New York? I thought the only show that I watched, I know Martin was Chicago. No, Detroit. Was Detroit in Chicago?
Girl.
But I know the only show that I used to watch that they were definitely in New York was Wayans Brothers. And Queens to be exact, because, you know.
1998, created by Yvette Lee Bowser. This series was the first in primetime television to be developed by an African-American woman. Bowser's inspiration came from her own life and her friends' experiences, shaping a show that reflected the lives of young, single African-American professionals. Set in a Brooklyn brownstone, the storyline followed 6 friends through their ups and downs, both in their personal lives and professional careers. Bowser's goal was to bring the experiences of these characters to the screen, a group she felt hadn't yet been represented on television. This group of friends included vibrant characters navigating life.
So I kind of want to say, is that Jeffrey? I kind of want to say it was like the Black Sex and the City. But for some reason, they kind of never really gave me a Sex and the City vibe. Girlfriends was definitely the Black Sex and the City. I want to say, I don't even know when Sex and the City got on the air, but it definitely wasn't in 1993. I want to say Sex and the City kind of got their vibe from Living Single, but one, they all didn't live together, and then Sex and the City was based off a book, so. I don't think that's valid, but like, if anything, they kind of was like the original Black Girlfriends. Just them all living in a separate house, even though she didn't live with them. Maxine didn't live with them. She was just in the house every day.
All this women's rights stuff just proves one thing. What? You want me.
With storylines
she
rooted in
did. She
Bowser's
really wanted
vision of
him.
showcasing the richness and variety of African-American culture, which she felt was frequently left out of mainstream media narratives. Before production, Bowser spent considerable time shaping the idea of Living Single to ensure it captured the real-life challenges and joys of her characters. She originally titled the show My Girls, aiming to emphasize the strong bonds between the female characters. However, just a few weeks before the premiere,
I like Living Single
the title changed to Living Single. This decision, along with a rushed but memorable opening sequence, set the stage for what would become an iconic series. The characters brought to life a mix of personalities and dynamics, representing the diversity of African-American culture and adding depth to storylines that viewers hadn't seen before. This unique combination allowed Bowser to create characters and scenarios that were relatable and grounded in reality, helping audiences connect with the show.
Brad, Girlfriends, Brad, night.
Brad Hamilton.
Bowser's background in television was vital in bringing Living Single to fruition. She had previously worked on A Different World, a popular sitcom that gave her
you know
valuable industry
what?
experience.
It kind of does give a little bit of vibe, But living A Different World, that's like a show I would have to like rewatch, because I watched that as a kid, and I know when you watch certain shows as a kid, it literally just goes like, like there's like certain episodes that you'll remember, but it really just goes over your head. Like a lot of the references and a lot of the references, like the points that they really try to get under, like the main message, it really just goes over your head as a kid. But rewatching things as an adult really hits different. Like I watch Sex and the City. Like I've always watched Sex and the City. It's one of my favorite shows. But like really like analyzing it as an adult, you thought like, oh my God, Carrie and Big, they're just like the dream couple. They're so cute together. They're the worst together. Like they don't belong together. Like they're very toxic.
Through this work, she gained insights into creating characters.
I didn't
and
know. That's
narratives
nice
would
that she
be
worked
engaging
on
and meaningful. Her
2 beautiful Black
experience allowed her
shows.
to construct a show with a balance of humor and depth, presenting storylines that would resonate with viewers across backgrounds. In Bowser's hands, Living Single became more than just another sitcom. Her approach ensured it would portray a complete picture of African American culture,
This is
blending
like
elements
not
of
staying
humor,
on me.
friendship, and personal growth. This foundation was made possible by the creative control Bowser maintained over the show's direction, shaping it into a series that challenged stereotypes and broadened representations on screen. The success of Living Single was also due to the collaborative spirit of its cast and crew. Bowser's vision was realized with the help of a skilled team of writers, directors, and actors, each contributing to the storytelling that would bring her ideas to life. The cast featured Queen Latifah, Kim Coles, Erica Alexander,
I think they had a
Kim
great
Fields,
cast.
T.C. Carson, and John Hinton, all of whom were instrumental in delivering the show's humor and heart.
And my ponytail. See what I'm saying?
And they always came for Regine's wig. But but it's like I think the cast was great. They worked well with each other. They had great chemistry. They made a lot of good points in like this show, especially watching it back as a kid. Like, and then like who can't forget like the girl dancing in the beginning? Like, just such a gay show. And then the theme
Their
song, oh my
chemistry created
gosh.
a strong on-screen presence that made the friendships and tensions among the characters feel genuine. The mix of personalities within the cast played a significant
great
role in
chemistry.
shaping the interactions that audiences found so engaging, allowing the show to capture the essence of the characters' relationships. Fox played a crucial role in the show's production, backing the
So was on
series as part of its
Fox.
aim to diversify programming. The network's support provided the resources necessary to
And
produce.
I'm surprised that it was on Fox as a all black show. I just feel like back in the day when you just had regular TV, the black shows was really on like UPN or whatever Channel 11 was called before it was called CW. But that's like Channel 11 or whatever it's called. That mostly had like CW shows. So the fact that it was on Fox, but I feel like In Living Color was on Fox too. And I don't know. I feel like let me shut my
Produce a
mouth.
high-quality
Certain things you
show
just
that could
shouldn't
stand
say.
alongside other popular
Shouldn't
sitcoms.
say.
This commitment from Fox was essential in helping Living Single reach its full potential.
I don't think Fox
allowing
has
the
a
show
great
to focus
history
on
with
portraying African American culture in a thoughtful and positive way. With Fox's encouragement, Bowser
I may
was
be
able
wrong,
to
though.
explore a broader range of themes and issues relevant to African American professionals, giving the show a platform to reach and resonate with audiences across the country. How it started. Living Single was a groundbreaking sitcom that aired from 1993 to 1998, created by Yvette Lee Bowser. Bowser developed the show to represent the lives of young single African Americans authentically, something she felt was missing in television at the time. The series featured a talented cast, including Queen Latifah as Khadijah James, Kim Coles as Sinclair James, Kim Fields as Regine Hunter, Erica Alexander as Maxine Shaw, T.C. Carson as Kyle Barker, and John Hinton as Overton Jones. Warner Bros. Television produced the show, filming it at Warner Brothers Studios in Burbank, California. Set in Prospect Heights, Brooklyn, living single, centered on 6 friends in their 20s.
So it was
the ups and downs.
He said it was set in New York, or it was set in California, but made to be New York. Because they never really showed outside. They only showed like the apartment.
Xander as Maxine Shaw, T.C. Carson as Kyle Barker,
There
and John Hinton as Overton Jones. Warner Bros. Television produced the show, filming it at Warner Brothers Studios in Burbank, California. Set in Prospect Heights, Brooklyn, living single, centered on 6 friends in their 20s as they navigated the ups and downs
it's in
of single
California.
life. They lived in 2
I don't
different
know. I
apartments
feel like that's
within the
confusing
same
for me.
brownstone, creating a blend of personalities and experiences that kept the show dynamic and relatable. The first apartment housed 3 independent women: Khadijah James, the central character, who was a hardworking editor and publisher of an urban magazine called Flavor, her sweet but somewhat naive cousin Sinclair, an aspiring actress who also worked as Khadijah's receptionist, and their childhood friend Regine, a glamorous boutique buyer always looking to make an impression. Across the hall were 2 male friends, Kyle Barker, a witty stockbroker, and Overton Wakefield Jones, the building's friendly maintenance man with a strong.
Oh, he was the building man. I was like, how did they even become friends?
And professional lives of these 6 friends.
I don't remember how
shining a light on
those
their
2
friendships, romances, and career ambitions. Khadijah, who was often the center of the group, faced constant pressure in balancing her demanding job with her personal life, bringing an inspiring yet real-world perspective on ambition. Sinclair's journey as an actress added humor and a lighthearted touch, contrasting with Regine's preoccupation with wealth and glamour, which led to comical situations and dramatic moments alike.
Oh, God, he's here. It's Michael. He's here. All right. Now I'll get the door so that you can make an intro.
Maxine Shaw, Khadijah's best friend and a sharp attorney, frequently visited, bringing her.
She was there every day.
Intelligence into the mix.
It took me a while. It took me a while to realize she did not live there. She was literally there every single day, and it seemed like they just never locked the door because she always just walked in. Like, I said, like, she would at least have a key because she literally just walked in. Like, then everyone just walked in. I don't know.
In a relationship full of
and I love how
tension
her and Kyle
her
used to
role as the
fight,
group's most
even though they
outspoken
were like in a
member allowed her
relationship.
to deliver unique insights.
They were toxic
and her
too.
love-hate exchanges with Kyle added complexity to their dynamic. The men's apartment added another dimension to the series. Overton, who held a deep affection for Sinclair, balanced his down-to-earth nature with a warm, humorous outlook, bringing a grounded presence to the show. His relationship with Sinclair was charming and gave viewers a sense
they
of
were
stability
cute. They were
amidst the
so
show's
cute
fast-paced
together.
humor. Kyle's relationship with Maxine, characterized
You know what
by
it
verbal
is? Like, now that it made sense that like she worked on, it makes a lot of sense that she worked on different worlds, because her relationship reminded me of Whitley's relationship. I forgot the guy's name, but she reminded me of Whitley's relationship because Whitley was very like out there and like more on the dramatic side, but she was like the comic relief, where her man was more the voice of reason. And it was like the same thing with like Overton and Sinclair. Sinclair was like the over dramatic witty one, and Overton was like more calm and like the voice of reason. Like he made more sense.
and simmering attraction contributed both conflict and
Dwayne.
connection,
Now I remember his
enhancing the
name.
sense of balance
Dwayne.
and
It was
tension between
Dwayne.
the two
Whitley and
households.
Dwayne.
You make me puke.
You are puke.
Dance.
They would like just make
Throughout
out,
its
like
5
curse each other and
seasons,
make them out
the series
and make out.
also introduced
They were
other
toxic.
characters, such as
I thought they
Ronnie
were cute
DeSantos,
back in the
a
day.
local DJ, and Ira Lee Tripp Williams III, a songwriter who moved into the brownstone and brought new energy to the close-knit group. With a total of 118 episodes, each lasting around 22 minutes, Living Single had a strong impact on viewers and was celebrated for
seasons?
its
I
portrayal
think 5
of
seasons is
independent
good.
African-American women, friendship, and community values. The show addressed various social themes such as career obstacles, relationships, and personal development, making it relatable and beloved by audiences. The characters' growth over time was a significant aspect of the storytelling, and the situations they encountered struck a chord with viewers of all backgrounds. The success of Living Single was strongly tied to the chemistry of its cast. Queen Latifah's portrayal of
I'm telling
Khadijah
you.
brought warmth and strength to the role, embodying leadership and compassion.
Yeah, Stacy. You know you want to go.
Kim Coles' portrayal of Sinclair added an endearing
Damn, they
quirky
had everybody
presence
on
that
here.
balanced the personalities within the group. Kim
Yeah,
Fields,
Tommy?
as Regine, introduced elements of style and humor, while Erica Alexander brought Maxine's razor-sharp intellect and quick wit to life. Rounding out the cast, T.C. Carson and John Hinton as Kyle and Overton brought depth to the show with their distinct personalities, creating memorable, engaging characters that left a lasting impression on fans. Popularity of the show. Living Single became a surprising hit, swiftly rising to be one of the most popular African-American sitcoms of its time. The show gained praise for its positive portrayal
No, it was
of Black
really good.
professionals and its focus on the importance of friendship and community. For 5 seasons, it consistently held a spot in the top 5 for African-American viewership, reflecting its deep connection with audiences. Over the years, Living Single collected numerous awards and nominations, underscoring its lasting impact and popularity. The show received recognition at various award ceremonies, with multiple nominations and a few wins that celebrated its achievements. At the primetime
Definitely
Emmy Awards,
deserved.
Living Single earned 2 nominations for Outstanding Lighting Direction for a Comedy Series. Brian Hayes, who directed the show's photography, was nominated in 1995 for his work on the episode Thanks for Giving. And
Wait,
again in
you could get...
1996.
Wait, you could be a director of photography on a show? So what, to like take like stills? That's a job?
Though the show did not win in these categories,
This might be a little
these Emmy
career
nominations
path.
acknowledged the high-quality technical skills involved in creating the series. The
I could be
NAACP Image
nominated
Awards,
for
which celebrate
more
notable
photography. That'd be
contributions
nice.
by people of color in the arts, also recognized Living Single for its achievements. In 1998, the show took home the Image Award for Outstanding Comedy Series, a significant acknowledgement of the
Nice.
show's quality and its positive depiction of African-American life. In addition to the series-wide honor, several cast members received individual nominations and awards. Erica Alexander, who played Maxine Shaw, won the Image Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series in 1998,
What's going on with that green
honoring her
roots?
remarkable portrayal. Meanwhile, Queen Latifah, Kim Coles, and T.C. Carson received
I don't like light
nominations for their
roots. I don't
performances,
know.
showcasing the strength and talent of the entire ensemble cast, which contributed significantly to the show's success and appeal. Beyond this, the GLAAD Media Awards recognized Living Single for its inclusion of diverse and socially relevant stories. In 1997, the show was nominated for Outstanding TV Individual Episode for its episode titled Woman to Woman. This nomination reflected the show's willingness to tackle relevant issues thoughtfully, including those related to the LGBTQ+ community, setting it apart as a show that aimed to reach a broad audience while still diving into serious, often underrepresented topics. Moreover, the Kids' Choice Awards nominated Queen Latifah for Favorite
that color
Television
on her.
Actress in both 1995 and 1996, a testament to her appeal among younger viewers and the show's broad, multi-generational reach. These
Well, I feel like she was, like, the main
nominations highlight the way
character.
Living Single resonated with not just adult audiences, but younger ones as well, extending its influence even further. Throughout its run, Living Single collected a total of 4 wins and 22 nominations across different award ceremonies.
Oh,
These
nice.
honors celebrated the show's artistic quality, technical accomplishments, and cultural relevance. As a sitcom centered on African-American professionals, Living Single broke new ground in television, highlighting the lives, careers, and friendships of its main characters in a way that audiences had rarely seen before. The show's success in this area paved the way for future series that would continue to explore similar themes, expanding representation and deepening cultural conversations on television. With a unique blend of humor and sincerity, Living Single connected with audiences by capturing the challenges,
Like everything on
successes,
EPM,
and joys of
pretty
navigating
much.
life as young, ambitious Black professionals. Its portrayal of friendship and shared experiences within the Black community left a lasting impression on viewers and critics alike. The show's willingness to tackle serious issues, alongside its consistent delivery of laughs, established it as a series that audiences felt deeply connected to.
Oh, that's when today turns into tomorrow and you are unemployed for yet another day.
And its influence continued to ripple through TV long after it aired. In addition to bringing fresh and relatable stories to the screen, Living Single shaped a pathway for other shows to explore diverse narratives that focus on friendship and the professional lives of people of color. The recognition and nominations it received from prestigious awards, such as the NAACP Image Awards, Emmys, GLAAD Media Awards, and Kids' Choice Awards, reflected how it engaged a wide range of
Why is there
viewers and
City Hall in
critics.
there?
Drama and
I don't remember him in the
controversies.
show.
Living Single is frequently compared to Friends, which premiered a year later.
Okay,
with a
so
very
here's
similar
the thing. I never watched Friends. The only thing I really like about Friends was like the logo. I feel like you will see like the logo on like shirts and stuff. So I guess Friends aired when Living Single went off. So it's like kind of like, I don't want to say the version of Living Single. I can see exactly how it's compared because once you see a group of friends, they're going to compare it to another show that has a group of friends. But yeah. And then it's like, I feel like the only thing that could be like really bad is like if you have a show that took a concept of another show and that show gets more recognition than the show they kind of took the concept from. I feel like that's like the only thing that's like that sucks because it's like, okay, I see where the inspiration comes from, but then it's like acknowledge the inspiration itself.
concept. Many fans and members of the Living Single cast believe Friends took heavy inspiration from their show. The similarities between the two series are undeniable.
Living Single was a jumping off point for another huge sitcom on NBC, right?
Yes, Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both follow a group of 6 friends navigating work, relationships, and daily life in New York City. Living Single
they were in New
centers
York
around a
too?
group of African-American friends in Brooklyn, while Friends focuses on a group of white friends in Manhattan. Erica Alexander, who played Maxine Shaw on Living Single, has publicly noted the strong parallels.
Oh, wow.
Even calling Friends a whitewashed version of their series. This
See,
comparison
okay, I
is
didn't want to
spurred
say it. I didn't want to say it. I'm glad this person said it. But yeah, that's pretty much what it's giving. It's giving version of a black show. But then I feel like Girlfriends kind of did that too with Sex and the City. Like Girlfriends was the black version of the white show. But I didn't know they both like the fact that it's also based on Manhattan. Why is all these shows in Manhattan? I don't know. And I feel like now, like, unless you're like mega successful, it's hard to live in Manhattan nowadays. I don't want to say you wouldn't really see too many black people in Manhattan, but it just really depends on like your income. Like if you have like a high income, because what is in New York? You need to make 40 times your salary to even think about living in New York. So I don't know. I just feel like it's a little weird that they would base it off. I don't know. I feel like it's also weird. Like, okay, I know it's based on Friends, but I feel like it also being in New York is a little weird. Now it's like, how much of the concept did they rip off? Because there's really a difference between inspiration and ripping off. So was it inspiration? Or are they trying to use the word inspiration to like negate the fact that they ripped off the show? Then again, I can't say because I never watched Friends. My grandma used to watch Friends, even though she doesn't know English. So that's a little weird.
Going debate among fans and critics, with many contending that Living Single did not receive the recognition and support it deserved.
And then
Despite
that's what
breaking
I'm
new ground.
saying. That's really what I'm saying, though. That's what exactly I just said. It's like, okay, you can take inspiration, but it sucks when the show that they took the inspiration from doesn't get the recognition.
As one of
It's like, all right, to me, it's kind of like, and I feel like this analogy may not be right, but it's kind of like Honda and Hyundai. Now, I don't know if they're like the same. Okay, all right, let me take a little different thing. For those who watch Coming to America, remember he had his franchise, which is McDowell's. which is literally he had the manual of McDonald's on his desk. Like he was reading it. He took everything from McDonald's to put in McDowell's, right? Like he had the Big Mac. McDonald's had Big Mac and he had the Big Mac. Like, come on, you know, you're literally ripping off the idea. But then it would suck if McDowell's was a bigger franchise or bigger industry than McDonald's, because you took it. And you could say, oh yeah, I got inspiration, but honestly you just ripped them off. Like you took their exact concept and their exact ideas. And there's so many things with like certain games that I see. There's a lot of games that try to take like the concept of like Among Us and just other games I see that comes out, and it's like it's the same concept. Like it's the same thing. It's the same exact game, same exact everything, just a different name. And just different shape of characters. Really, that's it.
First sitcoms to portray the lives of young single black professionals. One of the most talked about issues during the living single era was the exit of T.C. Carson, who played the beloved character Kyle Barker. Carson was dismissed from the show due to what producers saw as his role as a spokesperson.
Was he on the last season?
According to Carson, he often represented the cast in discussions with the producers about various production matters. He has shared in interviews that he felt compelled to speak up about the show's budget and promotional disparities, especially compared to other series on the network.
And I won't say a lot, but there were times when we had issues on the show, and we would come to them as a cast, but I would be the spokesperson.
Grouped together.
Which eventually led to him being written off the show. Carson's departure was a significant loss for Living Single. His character Kyle was a fan favorite. And his
yes, and then it's like, how are you gonna take him off? And then what about Maxine? That is gonna shape Maxine's whole character, because with her banter with Kyle. So now it's like, I don't remember if the last season, if he was there. I don't remember. Again, I was 6.
Dynamic with Erica Alexander's character, Maxine Shaw, was a major attraction for viewers. The chemistry between Carson and Alexander added a unique charm to the show, and Kyle's absence was felt by both fans and the remaining cast. Network support, or the lack thereof, was a recurring issue for Living Single and contributed to the tensions behind the scenes. Despite its popularity and cultural significance, the show struggled to receive the level of marketing and financial backing given to other Warner Brothers shows, particularly Friends. Carson has spoken about how Living Single did well in terms of ratings and audience engagement, yet it was consistently overshadowed by Friends, which received more promotion and investment. This imbalance was frustrating for the cast and crew.
Of course.
Felt their efforts were
and
overlooked,
I don't even have
their
to say
show
why.
Wasn't allowed the chance to reach its full potential. The difference in how the network treated Living Single and Friends was noticeable not only in marketing, but also in the budgets allocated for each series. Living Single had fewer resources, which affected the quality of things like set design, wardrobe, and other production elements. The cast and crew's attempts to address these inequalities were often met with pushbacks, further straining their relationship with the network. Despite these obstacles, Living Single made a lasting impact. The show introduced audiences to strong, independent African-American characters and portrayed the supportive friendships and community spirit within the group, which deeply resonated with its audience. It paved the way for future shows, featuring diverse casts, and helped to expand representation in television sitcoms. Although it faced challenges that limited its growth, Living Single remains a significant piece of television history and an example of how impactful a show can be even without receiving the same level of support as some of its peers. Where the actors are today. Since Living Single ended, each cast member has successfully continued to grow in their careers, finding unique ways to stay relevant and impactful in the entertainment world. Queen Latifah, who played Khadijah James,
she's Queen Latifah,
herself as a multi-talented powerhouse across music, film, and television. She currently stars in CBS's The Equalizer, portraying Robin McCall, a former CIA operative
I don't watch
who turns
TV,
vigilante to help those in need.
Thanks. But I think this particular errand is my cross to bear.
Queen
She still look
Latifah's
good.
diverse skills and charismatic presence have earned her widespread
She's always a
recognition
good actress,
and numerous
too.
awards, along with a devoted fan following that spans generations. Kim Coles, who became
I seen
known
her
for
one
her
time.
portrayal of the quirky, lovable
Is that a
synth
Nets
player James
game?
Jones, has
Well, they're
also
the
stayed
Brooklyn
active
Nets
in
now, but
entertainment.
back when
She
they were
has
like
made
Jersey.
appearances on a variety of TV shows and reality series, including RuPaul's Drag Race and Days of Our Lives. Coles' natural talent for comedy and her lively, warm personality have made
She was
her a
on, I
cherished
mean,
figure in
like a
both
guest
scripted
judge.
television
She's
and
not
reality
regularly
TV.
on
Her
RuPaul's Drag Race.
contributions have kept her connected to audiences who appreciate her humor and engaging screen presence. Kim Fields,
But
who
she's
played the
funny.
stylish and ambitious Regine Hunter, has skillfully transitioned into directing while continuing her acting career. She currently stars in the Netflix comedy series The Upshaws, where she portrays Regina Upshaw, a role that showcases her remarkable comedic timing and strong acting abilities.
You use our money to get your baby mama a car?
That's my phone money right there. Oh.
Fields has also garnered respect for her work behind the camera, enhancing her
I
reputation
don't watch Netflix
as a
either.
talented and versatile professional who can
But we
excel
did
in
watch
various areas of the
Beyonce.
industry. Her directorial projects have added another layer of respect from both audience and the colleagues, securing her place as a multifaceted talent. Erica Alexander, who brought the sharp, outspoken lawyer Maxine Shaw to life, has remained highly active in both film and television, making a mark with complex and varied roles. She appeared in Jordan Peele's critically acclaimed film Get Out, playing Detective LaToya, and also in the superhero series Black Lightning as the character Perenna. Additionally, Alexander stars in Hulu's series Wu-Tang, an American Saga, which
I have to
follows
watch
the
that
rise of the
too.
iconic
I heard it's
hip-hop
really
group.
good.
Through these roles, Alexander has demonstrated her impressive range and her dedication to projects that deliver powerful storytelling. She has consistently sought out roles that allow her to explore
Because I
diverse
love the
narratives,
Wu-Tang Clan. I
which
have
has only
their
strengthened her
their
reputation
vinyl
as a
hanging up
committed
on my
and
wall.
talented actor. John Hinton, who portrayed Overton Wakefield Jones, the show's lovable handyman, faced a serious personal challenge after a car accident in 2000 that left him with severe injuries.
Oh,
Despite this
no.
difficult setback, Hinton made a remarkable recovery and continues to make occasional appearances on television. His resilience and unwavering passion for acting have endeared him to fans and earned him continued admiration in the industry, even after facing personal trials. Hinton has remained dedicated to his craft, a quality that resonates deeply with audiences who remember him fondly from Living Single and appreciate his perseverance. T.C. Carson, known for his portrayal of the suave, sophisticated Kyle Barker, has
I just
achieved
keep thinking about
success in a different
Kratos.
arena, voice acting. He is well known for his work as the voice of
Yes.
Kratos in the popular God of War video game series, and has also lent his voice to the character Mace Windu in several Star Wars animated series.
Oh, nice.
Carson's deep, commanding voice and his ability to embody different characters have made him a popular choice in the world of animation and gaming. His contributions to these genres have allowed him to connect.
I mean, he
with
doesn't play the new
audiences and
Kratos,
establish a
so
legacy beyond traditional acting
he's an older
roles.
Kratos,
Each
but
cast member has carved out a unique legacy.
it's like now I
showcasing
can't
how
like
the
not
stars of
hear
Living
it.
Single have not only thrived, but grown in surprising and impactful ways across entertainment's changing landscape. The show's legacy lives on, not just through reruns, but through the continued accomplishments of its talented cast members, who have remained connected to audiences old and new.
Great video, W video. But I thought the video was gonna be like a certain episode. A certain scene took them off the air. I thought it was gonna be like a certain episode that happened, and it was like that caused like controversy. I know that actually happened in not Living Single, Living Color. In Living Color, there was a skit that they did that was too much that had to be taken off, but it wasn't cause the downfall of the show. It just had to be taken out. But I thought it was gonna be something like that. I guess it was just showing just the fact that they kind of wanted to have better for themselves as a cast, have better for the show. They know the show's doing well. They know people like the show. Up the production costs, like up the budget, up the media, like just give them what they're asking for. They work on the show. They know what they need. At least be open to it. And the fact that they would give a better budget to, I mean, we know why. but it's just a slap in the face to see people working hard to create something that audiences are receptive to positively and not even try to go further with it and just give it what it needs to really be successful. But it's still a great show. I love it. I'm watching reruns. I'm very happy. And it sucks. I don't even remember him being off, if he was off like the last season. But I know how certain shows are when they take out a certain character. It's not the same. Even if they replace it, like they do something like when they replace Aunt Viv. It's just like, it was noticeable that it was a new Aunt Viv. And when they replaced Claire from My Wife and Kids, Claire went from dark skin to light skin, like, you know, like when they replaced characters. They even did that. Who did they do that to? Harriet. And Family Matters, they changed Harriet. She was dark skin and now Harriet's light skin. Why do they always replace the dark skin one? Why don't you replace it with the dark skin? But anywho, when you replace characters, it's just like, you know, it's just like, and then it's the same with the characters is gone. So I know, it's like, especially when you get attached to shows, you get attached to the characters, you get attached to that actors and actresses that does the show. So it kills the vibe. But yeah, I guess that killed the show, unfortunately. But 5 seasons is still really good. I think they should all be proud, and it's still amazing. I still think about the girl who danced in the beginning. Like, just once you hear that theme song, oh my gosh. It just brings so much nostalgia. It's such a great show. It's still very funny to this day. It's still relatable. And yeah. If you like this video, I'll definitely react to more videos. I was looking on their page. They do have some good videos on here that I may just react to. Crazy. But thank you guys for watching. And I know there's going to be a lot of reactions that we're going to do until we can get back to gaming. I still have to edit. I don't even know if I want to do Persona. I hate like not finishing a game, because I definitely did that for God of War. I think what it is just, well, God of War I played on the side to myself. Persona I didn't finish, but I don't know, it's been so long since I played. I'm like, do I even know how to play it? And I kind of just rage quit a little because it got so hard, and I'm literally at the end, but it got so hard. So now imagine not me taking a break. If anything, I still have the videos that I recorded that I just didn't edit, and maybe I'll just bust through the game very quickly and just do a quick quick edit. It's just that the only thing that sucks with Persona is that it was just too long. It was too long. I don't even know if that's like a great game to stream. It's a long game. It just didn't do good for editing. Like, something I want to do is something that's short and sweet. It was just way too long, and my schedules just at the time just did not mesh. But yeah, just bear with me with the reactions until we can get back to gaming, which hopefully won't be too long, but I have to finish school and stuff first. But until then, thank you guys for watching this video with me late at night. And well, late at night for me, but thank you again, guys. I love you all. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and until next time, we got extra kisses because it is holiday time. Peace out, guys.